I was sitting in my living room staring at my laptop screen at 2 a.m. when I saw it. A luxury room in Miami for $300 a night on a major booking site. On a whim, I called the hotel's front desk. The clerk offered me the exact same room for $200. I was stunned. That $100 difference sent me down a rabbit hole. Today, I am going to show you the undeniable proof they are hiding. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have been lied to for years. Every time you plan a vacation, you open those familiar third-party apps. You trust them. They promise you the lowest price guaranteed. They flash bright red text telling you there is only one room left. It is a psychological trick designed to make you panic. You enter your credit card details, feeling lucky you snagged such a great deal. But that feeling of victory is completely fabricated. Behind the scenes, a massive algorithm is working against you. It is calculating exactly how much it can squeeze out of your wallet. The convenience they sell is actually a trap, and the bait is a price tag they entirely made up. To expose this scam, I started tracking prices across 50 different hotels. I logged into these massive booking platforms using a secure server to hide my location. I recorded the prices they advertise for a standard weekend stay. Then I picked up the phone. I called every single front desk directly. I did not use a special corporate code or a loyalty program. I just asked for their best available rate. The results were sickening. Out of 50 hotels, 45 offered me a cheaper price over the phone. We are not talking about pennies here. We are talking about massive markups. But finding the price difference was only the first layer of this massive deception. Why does this happen? You have to look at the commission structure. Booking sites charge hotels an exorbitant fee just to be listed on their platform. These fees can range from 15 to 30% of the total room rate. Hotels are bleeding money every time you click book on a third-party app. To survive, hotels are forced to inflate the prices they give to these websites. The hotel does not want to charge you that much. The platform forces their hand. You are essentially paying a hidden tax just for using a search engine. But what happens when you try to bypass them online is even more sinister. I decided to test their online tracking capabilities. Booking platforms use sophisticated cookies and browser fingerprinting. They know exactly who you are and how badly you want that room. Have you ever searched for a hotel, closed the tab, and returned an hour later to find the price jumped? That is not supply and demand. That is dynamic pricing weaponized against you. They artificially inflate the cost because they know you are already hooked. I used a clean browser and a virtual private network, and magically the price dropped back down. They are tracking your every move to maximize their profit. Yet, the tech manipulation is just one part of their dirty game. Let us talk about the fake urgency. Only 2 rooms left at this price. 30 people are looking at this hotel right now. We have all seen these aggressive pop-ups. I coded a script to monitor these alerts in real time. Guess what? They are entirely randomized. I checked a nearly empty hotel in the middle of nowhere, and the site still claimed it was in high demand. It is a manufactured crisis. They want you to stop thinking and start spending. They know that if you pause to call the hotel, their illusion breaks. They are terrified of you discovering what happens when you speak to a real human being. When you book directly, you are not just a confirmation number. You are a valued guest. Hotels hate paying those massive commissions to tech giants. They want your direct business so badly that they will bend over backwards for you. I recorded my conversations with hotel managers. They admitted they have secret inventory that never makes it to the booking sites. They hold back the best rooms, the free upgrades, and the complimentary breakfasts for people who book direct. Third-party customers get the worst rooms near the elevator. You are paying a premium price for a second-class experience. And the booking platforms are laughing all the way to the bank. What about the loyalty programs these sites push? They promise you a free night after you book 10 stays. It sounds like a fantastic reward. I ran the math. When you account for the inflated nightly rates you pay to earn that free night, you are actually losing money. You are overpaying on 10 different occasions just to get a fraction of your money back. It is a brilliant shell game. They take $100 from your pocket and hand you back a 20, expecting you to say thank you. The entire reward system is a mathematically proven scam, but I needed to know how deep this cartel truly went. I traced the ownership of these booking sites. You might think you are shopping around when you compare prices between 3 different websites. You are not. A massive illusion of choice exists in the travel industry. 2 massive conglomerates own almost every single booking site on the internet. They operate under dozens of different names, giving you the false impression of a competitive market. When there is no real competition, there is no incentive to offer you a fair price. They control the market, they control the algorithm, and they control your wallet. The system is rigged. But there was still one piece of the puzzle I was missing. How do they force hotels to play along? If hotels hate these platforms so much, why do they not just advertise their cheaper rates online? This is where the investigation took a dark turn. I started reaching out to independent hotel owners. Most of them were too terrified to speak on the record. They spoke in hushed tones about retaliation. They told me that if they ever publicly offered a lower rate on their own website, the booking giants would punish them. They would be buried on page 20 of the search results, effectively destroying their business overnight. It sounded like a mafia shakedown. I needed hard evidence to prove it. I spent weeks digging through industry forums and contacting whistleblowers. I needed a document. I needed proof of this digital extortion. Finally, a disgruntled former executive from a major booking platform reached out to me on an encrypted messaging app. He was sick of the greed. He sent me a massive file containing internal emails and vendor contracts. These documents laid out the entire scheme in black and white. It detailed exactly how they monitor hotel websites using automated bots to ensure compliance. If a hotel drops their price, the algorithm immediately issues a penalty. The evidence was staggering. It was time to expose the core of their entire operation. The internal emails revealed a culture of absolute arrogance. These executives openly mocked consumers in their corporate messages. They referred to travelers as captive targets. They bragged about how a simple change in button color or a fake urgency timer could increase their profit margins by millions in a single quarter. They are not in the hospitality business. They are in the data manipulation business. Every pixel on their screen is engineered to extract maximum revenue from you. You are funding their yachts and their private jets every time you opt for convenience over truth. The sheer scale of this deception is enough to make anyone furious. We are almost at the ultimate revelation. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is the harsh reality of modern travel. You have been conditioned to believe that convenience equals savings. They have spent billions on marketing to brainwash you into never questioning the final price tag. But now, you have the knowledge to fight back. You know about the inflated rates, the fake urgency, the tracking cookies, and the illusion of choice. You are armed with the truth. The next time you plan a trip, you will not fall for their traps. You will bypass their rigged system entirely. Because the final piece of evidence I uncovered proves exactly how they legally enforce this massive scam. The final nail in the coffin is their secret contract clause. I obtained a leaked vendor agreement proving booking sites legally force hotels to hide their lowest rates from the public. They threaten to blacklist any hotel that disobeys. It is corporate extortion, and you are the one paying the ransom. You stayed until the end, so now you know the truth. Never click book before you make the call. Thanks for watching.